Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us again. Today we'll be covering a very short video with you to demonstrate how to add a privacy policy to your website in Wix. So just bear in mind that this tutorial presumes that you already have a privacy policy written. Just in case that you do need a little bit of an overview of what that should entail. The Wix guidelines for creating a privacy policy are available online. And, what is a privacy policy? Creating your privacy policy, what type of information you should collect, how do you collect that information, why do you collect such personal information, etc. Those are the typical things that a policy of this nature should include. Okay, so you will need one of them before you complete this tutorial. So normally on a website of this nature, I'm just using a simple template to demonstrate this for you today, you would add a policy as a page. So just add a new page as you would as normal to your website by clicking on the pages button on the left hand side here. If you click the add page button here, it's up to you how to format your privacy policy. There's no kind of set rules in that sense. It's obviously a large abundance of text that's going to explain all the things that we just discussed very briefly. For example, just to make it easy, I will use just this little profile template here. We'll pretend that that is my policy page. So I'll add that to the website. So obviously we'd flesh this out and I'm going to call it policy for now and then hit done. Obviously we label the page in here and hit done. And let's take for example that you would copy and paste your privacy policy into this page and format that. Okay, so that's ready for you now. Now, the policy page at the moment is existing, as you can see here, on the main menu of the website. It's not very common to do that. Typically on a website, the policy page would be hidden and you would place a link to that hidden page within the footer of your website. So to do that, if you hit this three little dot button on the right hand side of the policy page button here, and then you can set it to hide like that. And as you can see now, it's disappeared from my website menu, but it still exists within the website. I can still access it. It's just hidden from the viewer. So back to my home page. If I scroll down to the bottom of that, to my footer, you can see I've already got a text box with the word policy in here. So I'm going to just get rid of that for a second and just show you how to add it from scratch. So if you add an element, a text box, you could do it with a button as well if you wanted to, but a text box will work just fine for us. We're going to format it just with this caps title format here. And you can see that it's just appeared in my footer there. So I'm going to drag it to the left hand side, replace the text and call it policy, like so. I double click the text and then use this button here for the color alteration. I'm going to make it black because my footer is white, so it'll show there very nicely. Close that. So now that I've got that set up, obviously you can format that to look a little bit better than it does here and how you want it to. To make that link to your policy page, all you need to do is hit the little link button here. And then it's set to default link to a page. And then you can choose which page that is from this little drop down menu here. So I'll select policy, done, and I'll just preview this now just to check that it all works and looks okay. And as you can see, at the bottom, we've got this policy button, and when I click that, it takes us to what would be our policy page. Okay. That concludes our video tutorial today. Thank you very much for joining us. If you're interested in one-on-one professional level tuition in Wix, there's a link to that in the description for this video where we can take you, whether you're a beginner that wants to build a site from scratch or an experienced user that already has a site that needs to rebuild it or rebrand it. That's a suitable service for you. If you like this kind of content and you want more, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions, comments, or if you want to know anything in specific, please leave that as a comment down below. Thank you very much.